Hello, my cousins. I'm Barry Hilton, and you are watching Joburg Today. Actually, it's Joburg tomorrow because we're filming today, so this will go on the thing tomorrow. So really, it's not Joburg Today, but it is actually Joburg tomorrow today, if you know what I mean.
Hello and welcome to Joburg Today. I am Nashina Mohammed. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Shopping malls can be very busy and stressful for mothers with children. Sometimes all you need is a chance or place to escape all the bustle. If you're planning on going shopping with your kids this weekend, why not head out to Cresta Mall where you can check out the new family room oasis.
Cresta Shopping Centre recently launched an oasis for parents and their little ones at an intimate breakfast setting in the lower level of their newly renovated food and entertainment court.
We always knew there was a problem with people going with their children to shopping centres because kids get irritated and I don't want to spend the whole day at a shopping centre. So we've built our family room to have people to come in here. I mean, we've got a little play area so the children can play with the toys, the mums can breastfeed. I mean, we've got a little family room. Even the dads can bring their girls into the toilets here because they can use that. I mean, there's no other public going into here, so we've built this for the families. You can bring in your trolleys or your prams. We've got a parking area that you can put your trolleys or your prams. We've got lockers there as well, so if you've got valuables, you can lock your valuables up. We've got a kitchenette with a microwave in, so you can even heat up your baby's food. Then we've got the breastfeeding and nappy changing rooms.
When it comes to finding that perfect place to change nappies, feed your baby, or offer your kids a clean and beautifully decorated area to take a break from shopping, the new facility definitely sets a new standard.
We've got a receptionist in front of the family room. There's a register, so you register your child into the register and then you come in. So our ladies will exactly know how many people are inside, and if there is too much people, we've got a waiting room as well on the outside, so the people can wait there till they can come into the room. At our information desk, we also got a pamphlet that gives you a lot of safety tips. It's like what you need to do with your child, securing your belongings and everything. We also got identity bands at our information desk and also here at the family room as well. So you can just ask one of our information ladies for that. Then it's a little armband you put around your child's wrist, and you can put on your details, your contact number and everything on there. So if your child gets lost at any time, security will definitely find them and your contact number is on that identity band, and then they can call you straight away to say they found your child in the centre.
I think it's an absolute revolution for parents who are in busy shopping malls, because to date in most shopping malls the best you could get was a fold out little changing table on a wall in a cramped space, and if you yourself wanted to go to the toilet you'd have to park your trolley or your pram right outside the door and keep it kind of half open so that while you're doing your business you can see that your child is okay and not being snatched by anybody. So at least now this gives you that refuge where you know you're in a secure, locked environment. I think the nice thing is that you know you've got up to 45 minutes per stay. You can pre-book it when you arrive in the shopping centre. You can go ahead of time and say at 10 o'clock I will be in this room, so you know you're going to arrive and you're going to be able to let your hair down.
I think it's actually an amazing idea. It's, you know, if you think about it, it's such a simple idea, but it's such a solution to so many problems that you run into as a mother at the shopping mall. So I think it's pretty. I think it's actually amazing for a child. If I was excited to be in the room and I'm an adult, so I can't imagine what Cairo would feel like if she went into that room. It's really, really pretty too. I think it was good for me to be here today because I'm one of those moms that really cannot even think of taking the child to the shopping mall. You know, I'm like, every time I have to think about taking her out, I'm like panicking. So now that I've got like a few tips, I'll take her out more.
I'm Dimin Klapo for Joburg Today.
Hey, I'm Shakana and you're watching Joburg Today.
Like us on Facebook, joburgtoday.tv, and follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. It is said that laughter is the best medicine. And who else other than Barry Hilton to administer that?
We don't have to do tests. We don't have to swear allegiance. We don't have to vote for any particular party to prove that you're a South African. You must be able to sit down at a table and they put in a hot cup of coffee in front of you and you must know how to dunk that rusk.
Barry Hilton is in town for his Evolver tour, and we caught up with him on what you can expect.
The Evolver tour is actually a thing that I've been doing all of my life. I'm not a comic that goes on stage and says, this is what I'm doing for the next hour, and I know exactly what I do. When I started off, I used to do jokes 35 years ago. And I never put my jokes, it used to be called a patter. They weren't in order. I would just tell the joke as it came to my head, and then something would happen and I would change the joke to that, you know. And that's basically what I've done. And all the time I've been doing this, I said, you know, it's about time I did a show that actually means what I do, Evolver. So I go on stage and I talk to somebody like you, and then I'll just, I don't know, we'll talk about something and I go. I would guarantee that if you come to my show 3 days on the trot, my show will be different 3 days on the trot. 80% will be different because of the way we approach it or whatever. It will never be the same. I can't remember what I did yesterday. So I'm not one of those guys that goes A, B, C, D. I just do my thing.
We also got to find out how he got started with comedy.
It was a series of events that happened, and I one day realized that there's no ways I'm going to stay working as an electrician until I'm 65, you know. When I realized it was like 43 years, I would have been, seriously? No, thanks. Then I sort of made that plan, and I did the Upstairs at Barry's, and I couldn't become a comic because it was like a catch-22. How do you become a comic? We've worked, I haven't worked. Well, how can you be good enough? Da, da, da. And I actually pretended I was from England. And I spoke like that. So the bloke thought I was this guy from Liverpool and immediately booked me. So you made a plan. I made a plan. That's how I started, because I wanted to do it so bad.
When I get nervous, and now I can do it at will, for some obscure reason, I can do this.
Barry Hilton has been one of the best comedians for 35 years, and we caught up with him on how he managed to stay consistent in his career and also found out what motivates him.
I love my job. I don't love the nonsense that goes through it, but I have a secret. 10 seconds a day. 10 seconds a day I absorb and make a joke of 10 seconds a day, because if you do the mathematics, what I talk about in my show at the moment, 10 seconds a day is 3,650 seconds a year, I believe. And if you take a couple of days off, it's 3,600, okay, seconds, which is 1 hour. So there we go. I love the fact that everybody comes to my shows, and people come, there's no, you know, my show's family orientated. I don't do religion. You know, one thing, I don't sort of go into, I don't do politics. I hate politics. It just drives me insane. I just talk about life and what happens.
We asked Barry Hilton what his highlights are.
Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, this time last year, 2 days ago, I filled the Sydney Opera House. And I worked to 2,000 people, of which only about 1,300 were South Africans. So it was massive. I've had the Lifetime Achievement Award, which is a great honor. It's a great honor. But I'm still hankering to just be awarded the best comic. That would be the ultimate for me. It should be the other way around, but I want to be called the best comic because I fill arenas. I fill, wherever I go, it's full. So go figure.
Having traveled across the world and entertained many people across the globe, we asked Barry Hilton what his thoughts were on a Johannesburg audience.
The acts in Joburg, I think we're more to the point in Joburg. You know, we're more aggressive. And Cape Town is more sort of, don't upset the guy, please. He's like he's the nice guy. The speed of Joburg is just, you're on it. It's like when you do something, a guy will phone you, listen, bro, I need this, go, bang. Okay, fine. In Cape Town, it'll be more like, hi, I'm so-and-so. Is there any chance perhaps? That's how it works, you know. So I like the speed of Joburg. But I live in Hermanus, which is the coolest place on the whole planet, I think. But so that's like very quiet and all that stuff. So I fly around.
In closing, we asked him for some advice for any up-and-coming comedians.
Don't follow. Do what you can do. And what you can't do, get somebody else to do it for you. Because you'll still get the result much quicker. believe in yourself, which is difficult for me because I have got this self-doubt. Every day I sort of push myself on. But my need to be successful is stronger than my need for or my problem of self-doubt, okay? So comics you've got to understand, and I tell my kids, if you're not prepared to fail, don't start.
And finally, here's a bit of what you can expect from Barry Hilton this year.
This year, well, I'm carrying on with the Evolver tour for quite a bit longer because it changes all the time, and the Evolver show suits me down to the ground. So I'm evolving with the Evolver show. So I'm probably going to do that for another year, and then I'll do something. And then what I did 3 years ago, I didn't do public appearances for 8 months. I just did corporates, and then decided one day, I said to my wife, okay, I'm going to do shows, and we started doing shows, and that's what I did again. But so the corporates is one thing. So maybe next year I'll do corporates, I don't know. Maybe next year I would have won the lotto, and what the hell.
I'm Dimin Hlapo for Joburg Today.
Yeah, you're very professional, thank you very much. I think you should employ this woman, she's absolutely brilliant. This is the first time she's done this today. She came directly from school, the first time, and she's brilliant. She didn't skip a beat. You're brilliant. You should apply for the job.
And she'd immediately say yes. Now, when I think what she was thinking was, you. If you can do that with his head.
And that brings us to the end of the show, but for more coverage on the city, do check out our playlist. And that's it from me, Nashina. Have a good one.